clearly under Donald Trump's skin. You could see that. We played a sample of that. I think he called you a thug, I don't even know, repeatedly today. We played some of it. And he said you are, quote, the worst than any human being that's ever run for office, probably. What'd you think when you heard that?
Well, coming from certainly the worst person to have ever run for office, I take it as an immense compliment.
What is it? I mean, it must feel pretty ludicrous to be lectured, to your point, by this president over morality.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, it just comes down to the fact that Donald Trump knows that I'm going to go to the United States Senate to try to hold him and all of his corrupt cronies accountable. That's the entire point of this.
As you're looking to this next period, you know there's going to be more coming at you. Has your campaign, and I'm just putting my own campaign operative hat on here, has your campaign been working to figure out what an opposition file with any additional allegations might have in it? Do you know that on your end? Have you thought about it?
Oh, I've thought about it extensively. I mean, here's the thing. I've lived my life. I was there the whole time. Much of the allegations that have come out as of late are literally just lies. And so, I don't really, they've already gotten to the point where they're moving into just making things up. And if we're already there, I don't know what else they're going to make up, because I don't know what's going around in the very weird minds of Republican operatives. This honestly just sounds like the Republicans trying to, I guess, scare me or something, which is very rich coming from a bunch of people who, quite frankly, I don't think they don't have an ounce of spine. And so the idea that they're going to try to scare me out of this race is rather laughable.
That's certainly what they're trying to do. And even that threat of trying to Biden you, as they're calling it, is certainly part of that. We begin with some breaking news that you have probably seen. The Democratic candidate for Senate in Maine, Graham Platner, has officially announced that he will be suspending his campaign following multiple allegations of sexual assault, which he denies. We knew where this is headed.
Sure, Jan.
It is an end to what has been an unpredictable, incredibly tumultuous, at times fascinating simply because of the political story, and ultimately deeply enraging political career for Graham Platner, enraging for all of us. And we have covered this race from the very beginning on purpose, because I think it's important that we don't put our heads in the sand and just project upon all of you what we think and only talk to people at a table in Washington, D.C.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. No shit.
I think one of the most important things we can do is listen to voters, to watch and to try to understand what is happening in this country, even if it doesn't totally make sense.
This woman is really fucking retarded.
But now it is over. It's over because not of all the people who are out there patting themselves on the back, and there are a lot of them on Twitter, believe me, it's driving me crazy. It's because of the bravery of the women who came forward to tell their stories. That is why. It is these women. And because there was no longer a path forward for Graham Platner once they did. Of course there wasn't. It is because of those women. Those are the women who should be patting themselves on the back. Nobody else.
And so the idea that they're going to try to scare me out of this race is rather laughable.
That's certainly what they're trying to do. And even that threat of trying to Biden you, as they're calling it, is certainly part of that. And tonight, the video that he recorded and posted online announcing his decision, which was more than 11 minutes long, and it took quite a long time to get to the point, showed us more of who Graham Platner actually is. Someone who, in the face of incredibly serious and extremely credible allegations, seemed to blame everyone but himself.
Boy, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black.